Okay, so major transformation going on for you Cancers over the next 6 weeks. The two palaces that come up in this spread, this is a unique cards to this deck. And the palaces are where the king and queen of those suits reside, okay? So if we look at these cards more in depth, the Palace of Wands is about fiery, passionate energy. We can see all the reds and the yellows in this palace. It's illuminated, it's highlighted. And then we have the wands surrounding the palace. We can see, I don't know if you can see, but we have like the Knight of Wands sitting on these two wands here. And it's saying to me that your passions or your desires are on the forefront and in the center of the spread here. So I want to say that these can be feelings of passion and desire, but they can also be feelings of anger or resentment or jealousy that are coming to the surface for you, okay? And it can be regarding a love relationship because I have the Lovers above that, or it can just be regarding a decision that you have to make. And I feel that this decision that you're making, it's like you're allowing your feelings to make this decision for you rather than being balanced. And the Temperance card underneath the Palace of Wands is saying you need to be more balanced. You need to strike that balance between your fiery, passionate energy and these calming, serene waters that reside within you. You need to find that balance in order to make the best decision. I feel as though this is something that it's requiring a great deal of strength for you to walk away from this situation, but it is saying that you need to walk away from it, whether it's a job or a relationship. The Death card and the Strength card here are saying, you know, there's an ending taking place here and you have to be strong about it. The Strength card also talks about taming that inner beast. So with this card being in the center, the Palace of Wands, it's saying that even though you have these strong feelings about this situation, try to tame that within yourself. Again, we see that here with the Temperance card. Find a balance within yourself and tame that inner beast, whether that's jealousy or anger, frustration, or passion and desire and lust, which it can very much be those things because we have the Devil here, okay? So you're needing to find that balance within yourself, be more objective, and try to be fair. Try to be fair in your logic and your reasoning. Something has come to fruition with the Empress here. Something's coming to fruition. It's time to let something go so that you can gain something out of it. We have two cards of movement in this row, and this is like the outcome row. So with the Six of Swords and the Chariot, you're moving out of choppy waters into calmer waters with the Six of Swords. And then the Chariot is about victory, but it's about being victorious because you're deciding to move forward. You're deciding to move past something. This is a warrior, okay, in this Chariot. So with the Strength card here as well, it's like you have to be your own warrior. You have to fight for yourself and stand your ground. And, you know, don't let your passions or those negative feelings that you're feeling overwhelm you and make you feel stuck or make you feel as if, you know, you can't move forward. You very much can move forward, but you have to make a good decision. And in order to do that, you need to find that balance, okay? Justice and the Temperance card are about balance and equality. I'm feeling that the Temperance card is more on an emotional level, finding that balance, and the Justice card is more about physically finding that balance. This can be moving away from a relationship that's toxic, moving away from a job that's toxic, creating more stability in your life, physically, but also emotionally. The Palace of the Palace of Swords is the outcome card. Is telling you, if we look at this palace, it's overlooking this great. It's like it's high up in the clouds and it's overlooking the valley below. So it's saying here, you need to gain some higher ground and gain better perspective and see the forest through the trees. In order to know how to be successful in moving away out of this situation. So in order to have that objectivity, again, you need balance. The Emperor, as the general overall energy, is saying that you're in control of your own life. You're in control of what decisions you make. You can't allow someone else to make you feel trapped or insecure or inferior. And you can't live in this place of negativity or anger or the negative aspects of passion or even lust. You can't stay somewhere that's toxic. You're in control of your life and you are in control of the decisions you make, and you have to be forceful with yourself and take control and responsibility. Okay? So let's look at this further in depth with these oracle cards. And I think I want to look at the center card first, this Palace of Wands. Don't act out of haste, is what I'm getting. Okay. So, there's some misfortune that takes place. Something comes to light or something comes to a head. Again, something's coming to fruition that needed to come for some time. So it's a message that you're receiving. Whether you realize it or not, it's for your benefit, okay? But there may be a grieving period, or there may be some sadness associated with this. And I'm getting, again, those feelings of hurt or jealousy or anger brought about because of whatever this is. Let's look at the Devil card here. Well, maybe this is a relationship or a situation that you know is unhealthy, but you enjoy it, and that's why you're having a hard time moving away from it. Something new had come in the past, and you went along with it, you journeyed with it, you didn't depart from it like maybe you should have, because it brought you some happiness, some peace, or some joy, but it's not healthy, it's toxic. This can be even like a addiction of some sort, whether it's food or shopping or actual, narcotic drugs. And the cards are saying you need to find a balance in your life. Because there's things are coming to fruition. Things are coming to a head. And it takes inner strength to end whatever it is that needs to end. Let's look at the Chariot. So there's strong passions or desires or lust associated with this, whatever it is that you're dealing with. It can be a romantic relationship that's karmic with the Devil. It can also just be, desire can be many things. A desire to continue addiction or a desire to stay in a toxic situation with a work environment. But this love card is saying you have to love yourself and you have to be genuine and true with yourself and also be gentle with yourself. There is some sadness in letting this go, whatever it may be, but it's a necessary thing that needs to take place. And being that these cards are coming up on the Chariot, you will be victorious in moving forward because the Chariot's all about victory, but you're having to go through these emotional battles to get there. Let's look at the Emperor. So on the Emperor, we have the Officer, we have unexpected joy, and the Enemy. The Officer here, for me, is saying that you need to take control of your life. You need to play the officer, in a sense. Set some ground rules for yourself. Set some barriers. Set some restrictions on yourself that maybe you haven't before. Because if you do, it's unexpected joy, and you're going to realize that you were acting as your own worst enemy in the past. You weren't doing what was in your benefit. Okay? So that's the general reading, Cancer, for the month of May and June. The last 2 weeks of May, I should say. I'm going to use different cards for the love aspect. And this spread is going to be for single Cancers. The last 2 weeks of May and the 4 weeks of June. Oops. I have the 5 of Wands, the Chariot, 3 of Swords. Ooh. This card came up in reverse, and all of them are upright, so I'm going to read it as reversed. The Devil card, the Moon, Page of Cups, the Star card, 9 of Rods, and the 2 of Cups. The bottom of the deck, I have the 3 of Wands. Excuse me for just a moment. So sorry. I know it's disgusting. Oh, I hate being sick. Okay, so single Cancers. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so I feel that for many of you, you have been involved with someone in the past and you're still dealing with them, and there's fighting or struggling going on. It was a toxic relationship, possibly a karmic relationship, but you're letting it go over the course of the next 6 weeks. You're moving away out of heartache and pain. For those of you that do not have that situation, I'm going to say that you may not be currently dealing with an ex-partner, but you're still feeling the heartache or pain that you've suffered from that past relationship. However, over the course of this next 6 weeks, you are going to be victorious in overcoming those feelings. And I feel like there's an internal battle or struggle that you're dealing with regarding those mixed feelings or these emotions that you've been struggling with. But you're finally going to be able to let go of that toxic relationship, okay? Emotionally let go of it. With the 5 of Rods, the Devil in reverse, and the Star card, this row is telling me, again, either you were battling it out with an ex, or you were battling an internal conflict with your emotions or feelings regarding an ex or a past relationship. You're letting go of toxic ties. You're finally releasing this person, and there's healing coming in for you. Now, this Star card, if we look at it, she's pouring water in this pond, and she's also pouring water on the earth. So there's healing on an emotional level, and also healing in our physical world, in our physical life. The Moon card coming up in the center. You still have doubts. You still have uncertainty about love and about relationships, possibly because, you've had difficulties in the past with heartache, okay? The Chariot above the Moon and then the 9 of Rods here is telling me that, again, you'll be victorious in moving forward and moving away from the heartbreak, because the Chariot is facing in the opposite direction of this heartbreak. However, you still have to deal with limited thoughts or beliefs that you carry about love or about yourself in relationships, or, just being able to trust someone again. And that may be challenging for you because you're kind of on guard. You got your walls up. You've been hurt. This man in the Rider-Waite deck, this man is a wounded soldier. And, he wants to be victorious, and he is victorious in the sense that he's made it through the battle, but he's still on guard. He's still got his wands up, and he's trying to protect himself. I feel as though, however, in the next 6 weeks, a love offer does come in. The Page of Cups, there's a pleasant surprise. Some communication coming in that's a pleasant surprise to you emotionally, so it can be a love offer coming in. And this is a love offer where you're going to feel as though this person is your equal partner. This is someone that you can genuinely share your life with or share yourself with, and you feel like it's reciprocated. Okay? So there's a sense of authenticity to that relationship. However, you do have to work on letting your guard down to allow this person in. The 3 of Wands as the overall energy is saying that you've been waiting for this love or this opportunity for love to come to you, and it's finally coming to you. You're reaping the rewards of whatever you've been trying to manifest regarding love and relationships. Because now you have allowed the ending of that toxic relationship. Or this can also be, again, like some form of addiction that you've been battling with. It's caused some heartbreak for you, but you're going to be victorious in overcoming that, which opens the door for love to come in. And healing. Okay. So let's look at this a little bit more in depth. I want to look at the Moon card here in the center. Yeah, so you have an issue with trusting people and trusting their loyalty. However, you do desire love. You want genuine, authentic love and connections. But you may find yourself single. You're single. And you're single for a reason, because you're needing to overcome whatever this situation is with the Devil card and the 5 of Rods and the 3 of Swords. Let's look at this Page of Cups. Yeah. So the Page of Cups, we have cheerfulness, happiness, joy, something to celebrate. Then we have Sighs. This is finally saying goodbye to something we needed to say goodbye to a long time ago. Okay, the ship is sailing. She's dropped her rose. It's saying goodbye to something that we needed to say goodbye to. And there's communication, again, a letter. So some form of communication coming in that's good for you, that's going to be a pleasant surprise. Again, I can see it being a love offer of some sort. This cheerfulness can be what you're reminiscing on, and that's why it's difficult for you to let go. But I also can see this saying that there will be newfound cheerfulness and something to celebrate when you finally let go of what it is you need to let go of. Because you're getting a communication that is very, very positive and reignites hope. Let's look at the 2 of Cups. Okay. So on the Two of Cups, we have the House, which can represent security and stability, feeling like you can truly be yourself and at home and at peace in this new relationship. Okay? There's sorrow because you may have a difficult time allowing that to be and trusting in the process and trusting this individual. However, we have joy. So it is going to be someone who's authentic and they're going to show that to you. So allow them to show that to you.